I'm in a caravan downtown, well, in Car Village section of Savannah. As you can see, this is the Civic Center, just built, or just being built, still under construction after 3 or 4 years, I guess. In a caravan for a March for Justice. Y'all share with your friends, because it's just a shame that there is a lack of participation and a lack of obligation and a lack of courage from a lot of people in Savannah. You had a guy shot down, a young man shot down by the police, shot 5 times, and no time did the guy shoot back at the police. He was shot and killed. And then you have a young white guy that shot at the police last night, and he's in the county jail. Can be bonded out. But we don't see anything wrong with that in this particular county here, in Chatham County, particularly Savannah, Georgia. We don't see why a white guy can be taken into custody for shooting at the police, but a black guy carrying a gun can be gunned down and sent to the graveyard when one is sent to the jailhouse. It is a shame that the ministers are not here. The ministers, you control the city. I don't know whether y'all know that or not, but you control the city. You have the power to bring out the people. You have the power to change things. But it seems like you all are just wanting to change your address. Seems like you all just want to change your bank account. I don't believe that you're doing... I really don't want to get into that today, because that's a subject for another time. But the preachers, you need to step up. There's no reason why you only have 2 ministers here. There's no reason why there's only 2 ministers here. You know, you got every news station here. You got a caravan of police officers escorting these people to City Hall to protest. And there is no large-scale participation, because in Savannah, Georgia, y'all don't have time until it hits your front door. Then you want everybody to help you. Now, this is a shame, but it has to start somewhere. I came all the way from Port Wentworth to be in this caravan. About 10 cars, about 30 people, some in the back of me, some those there that you see on camera in front. But this is a shame. You know, nobody wants to participate because you don't have time. You won't find time to do what you really are obligated to do. Black people are the only people in the world that don't stick together. We're the only race. It's a shame. We don't do anything for each other. We're the most divided race on this planet. It's by design. You know, back in the day, especially going to the church was our stronghold. The church is where we went at to, our grandparents went at, and parents went at, because I'm 60 now. I might look 36, but I'm 60. Where they went at to have those meetings to get the change that we have had, the little change that we have had over the last 75 years. And it's just a shame that we are in the condition that we're in. You know, this is a shame. There's a march going on in your city and you're not here. I know some people say, well, I didn't know about it. That's because you got your head in the ground, stuck in the sand. You got your head stuck in the sand. You know, so you ain't gonna never know nothing because your head is stuck in the sand. This group is calling for the mayor to resign. So I know those pastors that's on the mayor's side who kisses butt ain't gonna be here anyway. Because justice doesn't matter when your friend's head is on the chopping block. The justice and what God wants you to do doesn't matter anymore. You know, your friend is God to you. So, yeah, I'm saying that I really don't care what they think about me, because I do what I do. I say what I say and don't care whether you like it or not. That's just who I am. But we have issues in this city. We have a lot of issues. We have a majority black council in Savannah, Georgia, that does absolutely nothing for the community. The majority of them don't. The three that complains and fights for the community, they shut down. They ridicule. They bash them every day in the media. There's no fair press, you know, but the six are put up on a pedestal, especially by you bougie people. You bougie people don't even know what's happening. Y'all look at the news and you think Keisha Gibson Carter just going off because she's going off because she don't know no better. She don't have any tact and decorum. Really? Y'all really don't know what's happening. You need to get engaged. The bougie ones. I had a talk with a bougie friend of mine yesterday. Not even gonna call her name. And I had to try to convince her to look at it in a different way. Because all she looked at was the news. And the news is not going to paint a pretty picture of anybody that's fighting for the black community. They never have. Have you seen any positive things in the news about black people? No. It just doesn't happen. We are the people that's being stepped on every day. Every day. You know, we are the bottom feeders, I guess, what they want to call us. But it's a shame. You only got the ones who are always here that are here. That's who's here. And they're marching to City Hall. And this is a shame that this is all that we have here. A real shame. But if y'all stay tuned, at Our Black Media, we're going to be bringing you the news as you should have it. It just won't be about the bad things that are happening in our community unless it's by bad officials. But it'll be highlighting the great things that are happening also. We're stuck in a pit because nobody wants to get involved. Nobody wants to do what is necessary to pull us out of that pit. We didn't get like this overnight. It took a long time. We're not going to correct it overnight. It's going to take a while. But it starts now. And it starts with everybody trying to be a participant in it. We just left Carver Village, headed to City Hall, Savannah, Georgia. Carver Village is where the young man got shot down by the police at. The police is supposed to protect and to serve. They're not there to cite and arrest. But it seems like most of these police officers who are rogue, first thing they think is that their job is to come and cite and arrest. The officer that did the shooting, I don't know what or what the situation is right now with him. I don't know what the DA office is doing with it or the Georgia Bureau of Investigation is doing with it, but the Justice Department needs to come down. The reason that you don't have the national news on this story is because you people in Savannah don't want to get involved to seek change. You won't get change. See, the only thing these people respect is numbers. They respect numbers because numbers affect everything in their life. That's the only thing in the world that matters is numbers. Think about it. Money, numbers. Bodies, numbers. Bodies, votes. And votes, what does votes do? Votes change positions. Votes change people. And when you vote, you change the outcomes. Your own outcome if you vote in a large enough number. So numbers matter. So we'll show you numbers in this next election. You might not see it now. This ain't my thing here. But you'll see it when we come out, because we coming. Got about another mile and a half to get to the Savannah City Hall. As y'all can see, you got probably more police cars than you got people. That's a shame. Where are you at, pastors? Where you at? Okay, I'm gonna give you a pass on this one because some people have told me they didn't hear about it. So you got a pass on this one. But you can't keep getting passes, pastors, because you got to be informed and engaged about what's happening in your community. We got a church on every corner. Y'all ever thought about it? Do you see a white church on every corner? But you got a black church on every corner in the black neighborhoods. Every corner. You got a church. 980 churches was the last count a year ago in the city of Savannah, Chatham County rather. 980. Why so many churches? Why aren't all those leaders out here right now today? Do they think the shooting was justified? What are they waiting on? You've had 5 or 6 black young men gunned down by police since January, I believe the number was, in the last 7 months or something like that. 7 or 8 months. So where's the outrage? You know, this is what I don't understand. Where is the outrage? Where are you people? This is crazy. This is crazy. Got a police escort. See the police there. See the police there. Police up front. Police in the back of me. They're escorting us to where we got to go to City Hall. But I guess this was not put together good because a lot of people say they didn't know about it. I'm getting texts now saying I didn't know. Well, and I guess it's all our fault for not I didn't find out until 2 days ago, but and we all are busy. We all got things that we're doing. But at some point, we have to be engaged. It's our responsibility, it's our obligation to help lift up those that need a hand. This family needs a hand. They can't get justice without our help. Because as we know, the GBI will sweep everything. They swept the Waters Avenue killing under the rug. They swept the Mr. D killing on Augusta Avenue under the rug. And they'll probably try to sweep this killing under the rug. The GBI is the one that needs to be investigated. Because whoever doing these police investigations on these shootings and justifying every one of them, those are some criminal acts because they're covering up stuff. You know, Mr. D was clearly, they searched this man 3 times in the store on video. Searched him before they put him in the police car. On video. Showed us the video of all of him being searched. Pants down to his butt. And 10 seconds after he leave the store, he's shot down like a dog in the police car because the officer said he had a gun. You just searched this man 3 times, 3 different times, inside the store, outside the store, and before you put him in the car. And he gets shot down and killed. And the GBI said it was justified. But Savannah, especially, I got to call you pastors out, because pastors, you bring your congregation with you. You want them to come to church, but you don't want them to come out with you to rally and march for justice. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. But anyway, my time is about getting this right. We're getting into the heart of what they care about. What they care about is tourism money. And this is where we're at now. We're getting in the heart of downtown Savannah. The reason the police escorts are here is so that you don't mess that up. They don't want you to mess that up. That's the only reason that the escorts are here. You ain't fit to mess their money up. And that's how you get their attention. You get their attention by messing their money up. Now, where are they crossing over to? Why would they cross over there? Gotta stay in front of the police car. Okay, cross back over. Where y'all going? But got about another mile to the city hall. But this is what they don't want you to mess up. Downtown Savannah. They don't want you to interrupt the tourism money. You had some shootings down here the other day. And the difference in the shootings down here the other day and the shootings that happened everywhere else in the city is when they had shootings where the tourism money is, they came up with a plan to prevent that. And that plan was to put a curfew for anyone under 21 so that they cannot be in that particular tourism district at after hours, city market. The other plan was to flood the area with a lot of light. They had these generators with big lights on them. They had an overwhelming police presence downtown also. It's all on, the pictures are all there. We got all the pictures and everything of what they did when the shootings happened in the business district. But when the shootings happen in our neighborhood, they come out, they put up some yellow tape, and then they go looking for the suspect, I assume. But when the shootings happen everywhere else, there is immediate action. None for us. It's a shame. So I'm just wondering, how do we correct this without everybody being involved and saying enough is enough? How do we correct this without everybody being engaged, everybody coming out to protest? You know, I know you can correct it in about 16 months when we have another election, but that's 16 months. That's too many deaths. So something has to be done, and something has to be done soon. But we're downtown, going to City Hall, and I'll get back in when I get a chance, you know. And I'm going to make one thing clear. This is not a march against the police. Law enforcement is needed everywhere in the world. Without the police, there will be chaos. You only have a few police officers that aren't trained properly or panic and don't do what is right. I don't know what the situation was with this young officer, but you still cannot do an injustice and walk away from it. That's not how the system in this democracy works. You are held accountable for the things that you do. And so, just to be clear, this is not to defund the police. This is not to eliminate the police. This is to make the police department better, to protect and to serve everybody. That's what this is about. Protect and to serve everybody. No matter where they live at, no matter who they are, no matter what hue they are. So, this is what it is. Anyway, we're going to City Hall. Then I got a show to do at 12. I'm out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all can share it. These are just my opinions. But I call on our elected leaders, and I call on our clergy more than anybody, because you control a great deal of people. You have those numbers that I was talking about. They only respect numbers. They don't respect anything else. Only numbers. Right, Vanessa?
Hey, I'm all right. I'll run back with you, Julius.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to, they're all marching. They're all out. All the some in back of me, some in front, cars behind me. Got about 30 people. 30 people, they don't respect those numbers. They think that those 30 people, those numbers don't matter. They're only going to respect numbers that are in, that are large numbers. Y'all come out and help. This family needs help. This city needs help. This county needs help. This country needs help. And we know the state needs help. Anyway, we're in front of the Chatham County Courthouse right there. Y'all can see it. It's the county courthouse. And we're only about a half mile from City Hall, 3/4 of a mile. All right, I'm out. Y'all share. We'll see what happens at City Hall.